Hey, cinephiles, and welcome to Lolo Loves Films. And today I'm sitting here with my bubble, BigJ.
Hey, everybody.
And today on the docket, we are going to review Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. This movie stars Dane Dehaan, Cara Delevigne, and Clive Owen. It is directed by visionary director Luc Besson, who has directed such movies as Leon the Professional, The Fifth Element, and most recently, Lucy. So Big J, please give us a summary of this sci-fi adventure movie.
Major Valerian and his partner Sergeant Laureline are sent on a mission to retrieve an almost extinct creature that may play a key role in saving the giant intergalactic space station known as Alpha.
As a director, Luc Besson has always had a penchant for big, complex tales with incredibly vivid visual storytelling. The graphics in Valerian are nothing short of brilliant. They are immersive, vibrant, and extremely unique. There's lots of different creatures, lots of different worlds, lots of different textures, and lots of different beings that make up this giant world called Alpha, 1,000 planets all in one.
Yeah, the visuals are something you notice right out of the gate. They're very reminiscent of Luc Besson's earlier film, The Fifth Element. They have the same color schemes, and even some of the same character and costume designs. But the story...
Yeah, the story itself, it's just an epic mess.
Right, it's very style over substance. It's a flashy car driven by a man who has no sense of direction and not the slightest idea where his destination even is. The film starts out good enough. The opening world-building sequence is extremely well done. It's rich with emotion and has a strong multicultural message, all set to the tune of David Bowie's Space Oddity. There's also a fantastic action sequence that follows when Valerian and Laureline first retrieve the little, almost extinct species known as a converter.
Yeah, the whole entire first act of this movie is my favorite part of this movie. Unfortunately, after that first act, the longer it goes on, the more the movie flounders as a whole. And something else that flounders as the movie goes on is the relationship between Dane Dehaan's Valerian and Cara Delevingne's Laureline. The two didn't really have a strong chemistry with one another, and it really doesn't help that Delevigne can't deliver her lines with much passion. We can't really understand the fascination with her as an actress, but really, Dehaan isn't doing much better here. There are times when the dialogue is meant to be quippy and humorous, but these instances just fall flat most of the time, thanks in large part to their inadequate acting. Now, don't get us wrong, there are a couple of scenes that are absolutely extraordinary in all of their sci-fi wonder, but much of what goes on in between these brief moments is an incoherent mess that just has one goal. And that goal is to fit as many unique and different-looking aliens and creatures and cool visuals into every single moment.
It's like Besson looked through the comics to find the scenes he wanted to adapt the most, and then he just threw them all together with a weak narrative in between.
The other notable actors in this movie are Clive Owen and Rihanna. Clive Owen doesn't do many big blockbusters like he used to, but the second he shows up on screen, you know exactly what role he plays in this movie. And he's not really in it a whole lot, so we kind of wonder why he's in it in the first place. And Rihanna plays a very specific role, one that has a crucial impact towards the end part of the film. She does have kind of a cool sci-fi dance sequence where she changes colors, and it's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer, but there's a little bit more to her character that is ultimately revealed. We thought she did a fine job in this movie, even though we haven't liked her in other movies in the past.
We were really excited to see Valerian because it's a new sci-fi saga with characters we aren't all that familiar with. And while we would like to say we can recommend Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets, it falls just a little bit too short in the story department and is a bit too messy despite the outstanding visual spectacle. That's why Lolo and I both give Valerian a 5.5 out of 10.
Which on our personal scale just means meh. If you're really interested in seeing another original sci-fi movie that's still directed by Luc Besson, just watch The Fifth Element. It might still be messy, but at least he's able to squeeze a coherent narrative out of the chaos. And it's still just as visually stunning. Multipass! And we want to thank you guys and gals so much for watching our video. If you like what we have to offer here, please subscribe to our channel. We are youtube.com/LoloLovesFilms. Give this video a thumbs up and tell us in the comments if you're planning on seeing this movie in the theater. If you're into the whole social media thing, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter at LoloLovesFilms. And remember, YouTube, like they say in Buckaroo Banzai, no matter where you go, there you are. Bye!